Thanks for listening, guys. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yo.
What she said.
I don't know if this is actually going to be used, but hey.
Probably.
Probably
I like to
Glad
leave
you're
in
still
aside
here
from
with
it
us,
sounds
babies.
stupid.
This statement will be redacted in the video.
No, it
I
won't.
am winking at all of you, sexy people. Winking, winking.
But only
It
those
counts
that
if
like
you
and
say it out
subscribe.
loud, right?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
wink with both eyes to save time? 'Cause
You
that's
know
just
what?
called
Yes,
winking.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wink with both eyes to save as much time. There's like, what, 15 people who are subscribed? Maybe less, so blinking for all of you peoples. Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then do a 1 wink for the 15th.
That's true. You know, I'll do both eyes, just in case that one person decides to subscribe. Ha ha ha! I'm blackmailing
Do
you,
it.
bitch.
Do it.
It's the weirdest
I
blackmail
don't
I've ever
way.
seen.
I don't,
Is this really blackmail?
So, last time, I've also had a bit of a week, so I'm a little scatterbrained. But last time, the time before, last time, Nyla. We started with Nyla, making her way through the market. She was able to find her way to the market, but was not able to find her way to the halls of justice, where she was offered to join the Order of the Gauntlet, or at least look more into it, see if she qualified. Wasn't exactly sure, but anyway, she got lost. She found her beloved butler Smee, who was in the middle of his own shopping for her family. She managed to nag him into taking her home, or specifically taking him home for him, I think it was.
that makes sense.
What?
He was trying to play it off as
We tried to get him to
Wanting
take her
to-
home.
She
she
convinced
was trying to
him
show.
to have
sounds
him
so
lead her
bad,
back
Joe.
home.
But he doesn't know where she lives, so she's
Exactly.
like, okay, take me back to my actual house, where my mother and father live, and then I can figure it out from there.
Along the way,
Then the bitch fucking left me. Sorry, continue your recap.
A bitch.
spoilers. No, I'm kidding.
Bidge.
The bitch.
Binge.
Thank you.
The bridge.
Along the way, you stopped to observe the giant statue of the Sword Maiden. You also noticed that while you were on your trek, there was a noble family making their way up through the North Ward, leaning on Snee to try to seem cool and stuff. You kind of tumbled over a little bit because Snee had snuck off somehow. No, he just snuck off. The daughter of these nobles, though, broke off from her family as they were continued making their way up the North Ward, and came over to you, noting your saving of your style. She quickly made herself friendly to you, and the two of you became quick friends as you made your way back to the Wolfskull Manor. She seemed to see through your defenses to a certain degree, and I think Nyla felt perhaps a bit more of herself around her. I don't want to speak for you, but that's generally what I understood.
You're right. Give or take, Nyla made a friend without having to, smite them or force them into a friendship.
That poor girl.
She confessed that her family's been through some trouble for the past several generations, as generations ago, almost 100 years, her family was cast out of the city for the practice of slaving. Her family has since reformed, but there's still a black mark on their name. And she has made it an oath to herself to make sure her family name, her name gets respect. But the two of you departed, but not before realizing that you would see each other again soon at Rainier's party several days in the future. The party met up and determined that they needed to find this farm that they had a mission to investigate due to the appearance of a scarecrow popping up around the farms of Undercliff. They were instructed with a name of where to go to find the latest people that have seen these scarecrows, but they did not know where to go to find it. So the party decided to split up, with Nyla staying right where she was, the tavern. Cordelia going to Fala to ask if she knew where this farm was. Othranis going to a Zentran contact, a lawyer, up in the North Ward. And Celia going to investigate that newspaper stand that she was offered to leave an expose for a writer to implement into their broadsheet, which is a newspaper-like print that comes out regularly in the city. Celia observed for some time and determined that sometime after hours would be best to make her entrance and perform her mission, and decided that she would also go and speak with Broxley Fairkettle. Cordelia, talking with Fala, determined that Fala did not have any information on where this farm was exactly, but had a bit to say about the scarecrows themselves. That they are, while they are formidable threat, they are not created by chance. They are purposefully created for some purpose, normally of the not-so-savory kind. But recommended that though they are constructed through magic, they are still made of wood and cloth and hay, and are still very easy to set ablaze. Othranis, going to talk with his contact in the North Ward, found a friend leaving her way out of this office in an alley, and the two had a brief yet tense conversation about Othranis moving away from the Zentran and her telling him that if he wants to leave, she won't stop him. But if he gets in her way, there would be consequences. Side note, as well, Celia also purchased several renovations that will be occurring in Trollskull Manor, and will happen sometime in the next day or two. During the next day. So I believe we will pick up that night. You are all returning. I forget what time I said it was. Unless you guys have stuff that you want to do out. Cordelia and Celia, you have returned. Nyla, you either are awake or are just waking up from your nap. Or if you want, you could still be asleep. I mean, that's up to you.
I'm going to have her still be somewhat asleep because she was up all night talking to her ghost friend.
Yeah, well, it's not all night. It's like before the evening. You guys, I think it was like, I forgot what I was saying earlier, but I think it's been like 2 or 3 hours. So it's like 8, 9.
Okay, so it's still same day.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's asleep at the bar then.
Yeah.
Fair.
Sleep at the bar with a notepad filled with words.
All right. Well then, I guess I could make my entrance, and Cordelia will walk through the door. She's smiling, but looking just a little like, okay, like how are we gonna do this? And she's talking to herself like, all right, so scarecrows, they were made by somebody, but who? For what nefarious purposes?
Yeah, you see.
Walking into the bar, if she sees Nyla asleep with a pad and pencil.
Face down, like on the side, fully snoring.
Okay. Alright, then she will creep up to Nyla, stand on the stool next to her, and just poke her cheek. Hey, it's Nyla. You fell asleep at the bar.
Me later. Just have breakfast later.
My name ain't Snee. It's Cordelia.
Oh, still.
You're talking in your sleep.
Cordelia. She like starts to stir and like leans off up of the bar. Her left side of her cheek that was lying on the bar is like there's lines on it because she was sleeping hard. So the impression of the wood is on her cheek, and she's like slowly like blinking her eyes open, looking at you. I'm assuming we're at like eye level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got your head on the bar, and she's standing on a stool, so it's about level. Yeah.
I think with the stool, you're probably at least a little taller.
Okay. So just a little bit. She's like kind of tilting her head up, and she's like, I thought you were shorter. What are you doing in my room?
I grew in the middle of the night. Just grinning.
And she just like starts rubbing her face. She's like, what? Still, why didn't you knock this my bedroom? Slowly she's starting to realize that she's at the bar, and she's slowly like figuring things out, like, this doesn't look like my bedroom. This definitely isn't my house.
And it wasn't all a bad dream
No,
again.
ma'am.
And you are not What? Oh my god. What time is it?
I couldn't say actually.
How long have I been sleeping here? And then she touches her cheek and realizes the impressions, and she's like, and she pulls her hair to one side, so hopefully you don't notice. She's like, my face.
Yeah, some
Oh gosh.
mysterious force that you may or may not recognize holds up a notepad and draws the words late on it.
She starts to kind of grumble. She's like, no, dumb. Just wake me up.
A wind blasts you
Well
in the
then,
face a
have you
bit.
had?
It's refreshing, maybe.
Oh,
Have you
Depending
had any
on
luck,
where you're at.
Miss Nyla?
Luck? In what? Cordelia.
Like figuring out anything about these scarecrows or this farm?
Oh, yeah, yes. Me and our ghost friend were discussing that very thoroughly, and we've come to the conclusion we both don't know anything. Sorry.
Yeah, the
I see it
notepad
was a
now
very
says
thorough discussion. You must be
won't.
a mighty vivid sleep talker.
the
when were
the-
we talking?
the notepad floats behind Nyla, and as she's saying, we were talking very vividly. It holds up a page with the words, "We weren't." She was talking about her crush on Rainier.
Just Rainier. I made a friend, okay?
Oh, not just Rainier.
Don't forget.
And her crush on her new friend.
Yeah. If it doesn't work out with Rainier, at least I know another noble.
Well, Miss Nyla, have you been writing
Yeah.
love letters? And she'll like
Love.
grab at the notepad.
What? And she's gonna notice that the notepad has been floating around. She's like, "What have you been saying?" She like says out into the middle of the air. What has he told you? Did he say anything? Oh, if I could see
Nothing
you.
I didn't know already, perhaps.
Just ignore him. Anyway, how about you? Did you find anything?
Why? This is such an important thing. Well, I did find a little something, actually. I went to talk to Miss Fala, and she told me a little bit about the scarecrows, that generally they are created by someone. Like, this ain't some freak incident of magic.
Like a baker
And
bakes
and
cookies?
apparently they can be really easy to kill. Say what?
Kind of like how there's a baker who bakes cookies. There's a scarecrower who makes scarecrows.
I guess
Also, she didn't say they were really easy to kill.
No, I said they can be easy to kill.
Ah, I see.
So they are unholy abominations, is what I'm understanding.
Sure.
And she like immediately stands up, forgetting about the fact that the impression on her face is still there. Her hair kind of just like moves back to its normal setting, so you can see it clearly. But she stands up really quickly and she's like, "We must banish them. We must protect the people of the city." Where is
The
everyone
idea.
else?
At least we're on the same page.
Must find
And
out
she'll,
where
like,
they are.
And she'll try to like
I
reach
think
for
I'd,
the notepad and like try to grab it without her noticing.
Yeah, she doesn't notice. She's like in the midst of like, "I will protect this city."
puff of wind at the back of the head.
Yeah,
But
I think
actually,
at this
What all
into
do I
making
find
the
on the
hair kind
notepad?
of danced in a little nice way for a moment.
Everyone talked at the same time. I have no idea who said what.
I know.
The ghost's name is Lif,
Oh,
and he
nice.
made a puff of wind kind of blow at the back of your head, but it
Okay.
actually ended up like swaying your hair in a majestic way.
Oh, Liv. And then she's
Unintentional.
extra shiny.
I
All
said,
of so the light just bounces off her hair, gives off that extra shine.
L'Oreal.
Line Celia from 3 blocks away.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say Celia's about to walk in right now, and I'm just like, never mind. She probably won't. She'll see that and turn right back around.
No.
what all do I find on the notepad? Anything particular?
I think probably like the pages that have been. Nyla, if you would disagree with this, probably the pages that have been that were used to talk about the gossip has probably already been torn out.
Yeah. It's basically, it would probably be about like filling him in on how the events of the night before went.
Okay, so you don't think that they were torn out. Okay.
No. They're definitely still in there. She wouldn't have turned it out. Unless the ghost did.
No.
Yeah, I feel like he's
then
like, that would be a
yes,
waste of paper.
it was mostly filling in what you kind of look over. It's mostly filling in. It's like half of a conversation.
Really? You stupid.
But it's.
Of course not.
I mean, how did you think Rainier was going to react? Just like one of the things written in there. Listen, if she can tolerate you, anybody can. No, it was kind of talking you gather about like Rainier and this friend she made.
New bartender who we've hired, kind of.
Somewhat, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing too scandalous. Yet.
Darn.
Not yet.
No,
Probably a
Mrs.
few
Nyla,
things.
never ever.
Actually, I think you probably recognize a few things. That roll an intelligence check. Nyla, do you think that she was? But Cordelia, roll the intelligence check. Investigation, if you are proficient. I don't think you are, but if you are,
Ooh,
add that proficiency bonus.
18.
Nyla, did you and Liv talk about Cordelia and Fala?
They're like, what
Yeah.
happened? Did they come home? Did she come home? Like, was her hair disheveled? Like, tell me the deets. Deets.
Yeah, you recognize some details about your return home previous night, as well as a bit of a discussion on what they think might have happened.
Oh.
Including
Now,
a
with
sort
that, I think Cordelia would be a... Oh, go ahead.
and sort of including a bit of a, oh, you know what happened.
There's like drawing
That
of a
sort of
winky emoji.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
Well, with that, Cordelia will look like beet red, and she'll be reading over that, and she'll be like, Miss Nyla, what have you been theorizing about me here?
She's gonna see that she has the notepad, and she's gonna
Point
like
to the page.
look away from Cordelia, and she's like, "We have more pressing things at the moment, Cordelia. I'm sorry, but we must put away our petty issues right now. Where are the others? Blatantly, like,
Well,
there's,
I
like,
would like to know what
slight
kind of
pinkish-
conversations you've been having about me.
Nyla's like starts walking over to the door. She's like, I should call out to the others. You're right. That is what we should do. Find them. Yes, search party. We must start. Good job, Cordelia. You are such a genius. I will go ahead.
Miss Nyla, you are ignoring what I'm trying to say here.
She opens the door. Do I see?
You do not open. Roll a strength check, actually.
Gosh.
The door feels harder to open at the moment.
Is she holding the door? Oh my gosh.
Have you
Okay,
been
hold on.
spreading rumors about me,
No.
Miss Nyla?
Can she roll at a disadvantage? Can I hold it from the other side?
Uh,
Why does this door open? Swing
Are you
in, swing
there?
out.
because Lift's doing it right now.
I know Liv's doing it right
Lips.
now. But I don't know, I'm just joking.
Hold
I
on.
don't think Silly would have a reason to hold the door open.
Oh god.
Do you think
why
that
is D&D
you
Beyond
would-
taking so long?
Be listening in, holding the door closed?
No.
No.
I don't think Silly is there yet, in all honesty.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes
Sorry.
sense. You were out doing a number of things.
Yeah, I was
think
up for a
probably
while.
better. At least
Wow.
like 5 minutes out of like in our game,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
game time.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. My computer wants to be super slow right now. And strength
you
check.
like-
Great. Got
Yeah.
it. There we go. That's a 14.
14.
Oh, wait, at disadvantage?
No, it's true.
No, I think it's just a standard strength check.
Okay.
And I will now roll my roll. Okay. Yeah, the door remains shut.
Hold on. Just,
If you don't got a great strength, but
Have
you
you
do got a good
been
roll.
spreading rumors about me, Miss Nyla?
he's gonna try to pull
Cordelia's
the
looking,
door
like
again.
increasingly angry.
I think that kind of check would kind of encompass your
Yeah, it's
sense
the
for the
overall
moment.
polling. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Like
And then
in
she's
a
gonna
little
bring
bit,
out
I
a
think you
sword
could
and
try
break down the
again.
door.
I don't think like immediately.
She's just like struggling with this door, and then she's like noticing. Has Cordelia gotten off of the bar stool, or she's just standing there?
Cordelia.
Say what?
Are you
Has she
on the
what?
bar stool still, or has she come down?
No, she's like standing right at your side at the door. She's like holding the
She came
paper
down.
and she's got her hands on her hips and she's looking at you, like glaring at you, and like are you spreading rumors about me? What's this about? On the page.
Nurse, how trivial do you think I am, Cordelia? I am a child of God, if not a goddess herself. But spreading rumors. Let's open this fucking door. No, not at all.
Mhm.
Like as she's like talking
If
to
you really-
Cordelia, she's like pulling on the door at the same time, still struggling.
Go on. Yeah. Cordelia.
If you really want to know what happened, Miss Nyla,
I mean, it's
What?
to your discretion. You don't need to share it with me. God loves all his children, and so long as you have found love in your heart with whomever you enjoyed the night with, if anyone at all, that is your business. but I hope it was fun. I hope you had a beautiful night. I ship you both, but that is not my business.
I beg your pardon, but I have not found love with anybody. And she just like stands to her.
Several yards
She was
south.
standing to her full height.
You-
All we did was have tea and pop.
He kind of like winks. It's like tea. I understand. Wink, wink.
Literally it. That is literally all, Miss Nyla. Just tea.
I understand. But I assure you,
Nothing
no
but tea.
conversation. It was only just me and Liv. I assure you, I have not many people to talk to you about this situation except for Liv. She says that super quickly. She struggles to open this door. So don't you worry, Cordelia. I assure you.
Liv,
And
if you got any ghost buddies, if you have any ghost buddies, you better keep this to yourself.
I don't have friends. You see written
Aw,
on the
Liv.
Gonna get a priest to exercise your ass.
Nyla just looks at that and she gets offended. She like puts her hand to her
Aw.
chest, like, excuse?
Oh, Liv.
Are we not?
He underlines it. I have no friends.
he circles it. Well,
Nyla, like, turns
no dead
away.
one. At least.
Oh. Okay. She kind of like brushes it. She just looks at that and she looks at to where she assumes Liv would be standing.
Well, I mean, there are dead friends, no undead ones.
No undead. So no.
I used
Okay.
to have friends when I was alive.
Aw. Liv, you're
Nyla's
so
now
sad.
just super confused.
Well,
You hear a big sigh, Nyla, Cordelia. Did you hear that out loud? You don't hear anybody or see anybody say that, but it's a male voice just kind of emanating from between the two of you.
Liv's getting stronger. He's the BBG.
Oh shit.
Do you guys,
Well,
do
I
either
have to
of you
smite
guys
him.
remark?
Nyla's going to
that would
instinctively
be
punch in the
that'd
air.
get a jump out of Cordelia.
Yeah, Nyla's gonna like punch in the air. She's like, ah!
Roll
just
an
jolt.
attack at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I'm surprised that it's. I don't think it should. Yeah, let me hit this ghost.
Just to see how it just goes in general.
Unarmed strike. Rolling. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Disadvantage.
Okay, thank God. I don't want to hurt Liv. 13.
Let me check.
Can I hit ghosts within my arm? Can I say I miss?
And let me just
I can't say I miss
check
because I don't even
some
see.
stuff. Okay, with that, you hear another. Wait, what? Why did you? You hear another sigh. This emanating from where this notepad is, you see, you hear this as this general area. In this general area, the notepad floats up, and on it is written WTF.
Excuse me?
Cordelia, I know I just woke up, but you heard that sigh earlier. Did you not? Am I?
Wait. Heard? You heard me.
This is
I
all
heard
still
the
in writing,
Uh,
right?
No. The you heard was You
Who's
heard
saying
was spoken.
Okay, now I'm hearing things.
Liv?
Cordelia, did you put something in a drink? Did you poison me?
Nyla, she just got back.
Like her
I
worried
didn't
face
say-
just
I-
dropped.
You haven't drunk anything since. Oh my. You can hear me.
Cordelia, if this is a joke that you peasant folks
I
like
didn't do
to
anything. Excuse me. I did not do anything, and I am not just a peasant.
Darling, if you're here, please tell me you're the only ghost buddy around because I'm hearing things.
I'm the only ghost buddy around.
You heard that too, right?
Yeah, he's kind of laughing, catharsis in his voice. It's been so long since anybody's heard me. So, you can hear me.
Yeah.
What is that? What is
You have a
that
voice,
mean?
honey. Well, this is nice. Now we
The notepad is thrown across.
you don't have to write on everything, and we can hear you, and you can haunt us in the wee hours of the night.
Do you want me to do it? I mean, I can. I don't sleep.
Basically, Nyla
Yeah, I
just
mean,
kind
I
of
prefer you to
moves her hand to her face. She's like, I don't believe this shit. What's happening? Kind of like paces in her space, in her little space for a moment. It's like, what's going on? I'm supposed to smite ghosts. I know, but I didn't smite him because he was nice, and he said he could. But now he's talking.
Well, this
Wow. I don't know what happened. Do you guys know what? Okay.
I don't know anything about ghosts, so no.
Celia, I think now would be around when you arrive, if you want to arrive.
Nyla's just mumbling to herself, kind of doing the hand gestures to her face, like kind of giving herself air, like, don't smite your friends, don't smite your friends, don't smite your friends.
Yeah, so I guess Celia walks in. She's gonna look around hella confused. Because she sees two people kind
Cornelia
of freaking out.
and Celia are freaking the fuck out.
She's probably gonna like take like a step in the doorway and then just kind of stop and like kind of freeze.
Cordelia's kind of smiling.
What I miss.
No, goodness, you're here.
Not much.
And
Please tell me you hear that.
The voice saying not much.
Did you hear that? Because I don't know if I trust the little small one to tell me that she hears it.
Here.
Miss Celia, something truly amazing and crazy has happened. Liv can talk, or we can hear him.
Oh. Cool. Liv, is that true?
Liv, we can hear him now.
Yes. He says kind of waveringly, but you do hear a voice, male, say yes.
Huh. Interesting. And then she's gonna go ahead and walk further inside the tavern as if that this it doesn't really interest her.
Wasn't happening.
Yeah, she's like, okay, and
Yeah. So what?
I'm gonna have movers coming in, or not movers, renovators, constructors. My floor is gonna get renovated tomorrow, possibly.
Nyla has to like sit down. She like grabs a seat by one of the empty bar tables, and she just takes a moment to she sits down, clasps her hand together, and puts it to her like bridge of her nose, and she's just like, breathing, understanding situation.
I think Celia's about to go upstairs, but she kind of stops and turns back towards Nyla. Just quick, you're not gonna try and exercise him now that he's talking, right?
She like lifts her head up and looks at her, and it looks like she's about to say no. But then she puts her head back down. She's like, "Don't smite your friends. Don't smite your friends. Don't smite your friends."
You don't look great, Nyla.
Dear, Liv can talk now. Liv can talk now. I'm not hearing things. I'm not hearing things.
Is it really that big of a difference from him writing to now him talking? If anything, this is more convenient.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, I
not
don't have
really,
a
but
volume, I
it's
still
a
got it.
surprise.
It's but like, if the church comes and sees I have not taken care of this,
But why would the church come, though?
because I am God's child.
Well,
Oh, right. Right.
I mean, we'll just
Liv,
have to hide
Liv,
him
if you
then.
can hear me.
Because they would have probably tried to do something whether he was talking or not. So really, him
I lie
talking
to my God.
doesn't really change anything.
But if he was quiet, then they wouldn't know. Liv, you have to promise me, under all circumstances, if anyone from the church comes here, you must stay quiet.
So he's giving him, or I guess in the general direction of his voice, a look that just says, just go with it.
I can do, like, is it only, like, specifically people in this church, or is it just, like, I mean, I'd like to talk to people. Like, you guys are great, but, you know, other people exist too. And I haven't talked to anybody, like, properly in 50 or so years, I think. What year is it again?
Liv, darling, my friend, my dear ghost, dead, undead, maybe friend, please, for now, can we just keep this between us, group? Can we vet the people you speak to? Because
Well, you
I
guys-
don't want somebody to accidentally or purposely get rid of you because I didn't do my job.
Roll a persuasion check.
Let's see. Do I have good persuasion? I do!
You do have a
Oh shit,
Pretty
that's pretty
decent
decent.
charisma.
22!
22. I guess.
Just for the next little while until we can assure your safety. And ours.
Please, let's try to figure something out, I guess. Yeah.
Talking ghosts aren't normal for most citizens, so we don't want the tavern to be burned down now, do we?
I don't know if that's true. I don't really know anything about ghosts, which I know ironic.
Not really. Not really. Most ghosts are smited and taken care of before they can usually mingle.
To be fair, if you were to leave Lift, it's not like we could really see or notice, so there's really not much we could do to stop you.
I don't think I can.
Oh, so then it's just whoever we bring over, so you'll be fine.
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
King?
Wow. Okay. So I think I've got like a lot to catch up on. Like, just. Yeah. A lot. Okay. Well, I'll just be here then.
Congratulations on the wonderful predicament that you are now in.
Yeah. I'm just
Convincing, I know.
go.
You're a good man, Lift.
As-
Hold down the fort.
As he says, go upstairs. You just kind of hear the voice like going up, and then like the last part of that upstairs is like a little bit muffled, like he's going through the ceiling.
Okay, bye.
Can we just all agree that we don't tell the church about this situation?
I mean, I don't have a particular reason to tell the church anything about any situation ever.
Appreciate you and your honesty. May God bless you.
Right. Oh, about those scarecrows. I found the location of their farm, so that should make things a little easier.
Cordelia, that's great news. Did you hear that, Cordelia? We can get to protecting the city.
Yes, I did. That's
Celia
more
will
information than maybe what I got.
She'll look right at Cordelia and just kind of lean down and like hide her mouth behind her hands and just go, Do we really have to take her with us this time? We did so well without her last time.
I mean, we can at least let her believe that she's being helpful. So she'll hide her hand or hide her mouth behind her hand, whispering that to her as well.
Fine, but if anything goes wrong, don't say I didn't try to stop it.
No.
Why do you say something could go wrong? Nothing could possibly go wrong.
No, never.
Don't jinx us.
You're just bringing the most safe and most sacred relic of God's children with you, so you'll be perfectly
the
fine.
most sane, calm person in the entire
Do
world.
you just call yourself a relic?
I am a relic. Nyla is a relic.
How do I respond to that? That was Lift, by the way.
He just sticks his head down. We don't see him, but he is. He's like, "Did you really just call yourself?" You know what? Nope. Gonna
Never
go
mind.
back upstairs.
Yep.
Back to the tower. Either are you on or almost
He's
on?
probably
I don't know.
driving back,
The
or
10
like he'll
minutes, I
probably
wasn't
get off in
sure
a
if
bit
he
and then
was-
drive back.
Yeah. So I think
So
I'd
probably
like to
still
continue.
maybe closer to like 30 minutes from now.
I mean, if we
maybe
get
ready.
on the trail,
Yeah, we can start going on the trail, and he can just
I mean,
meet
if
up
we
with
get
us.
on the trail to
Yeah.
the
Or, I mean, if we
place,
go the
yeah.
night, Celia is going to go out at night and deliver that expose finally.
Actually, that would be a good thing. Are you
I
guys
thought she did
gonna
already?
go that? She went and looked into it, but didn't do it yet. So, are you guys going to try to go that night, or are you guys gonna get some sleep?
I think sleep would probably be the most
Yeah, I mean,
reasonable thing.
Another
if Celia
4-hour
decides to go
trance.
out snooping, I'm gonna have Cordelia follow her again.
Oh, well, she's
Looking
gonna
out for her
Yeah.
do
well-being.
her 4-hour trance, so she gets her long rest in, and then leave at like 2 in the morning again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think probably if you're trying to kind of keep an eye out for Celia as she's leaving, probably are you like like somewhat sleeping to try to get your rest, but also trying to keep an eye out? How are you doing
Yeah.
that? Are you like
I mean, would she know to do
sleeping
that?
very lightly.
okay?
Maybe it would be like a checking
yeah,
on your
you are-
sneak versus her perception.
yeah.
She'll wake up.
Cordelia roll perception at disadvantage. Celia roll stealth.
You want perception and stealth?
Stealth from Celia. I only want perception
okay.
from you, at least for the moment.
8. I tripped.
You super trip. I'm just gonna roll
see.
perception to see if I wake up to that.
Oh, that's fair. I
Or-
definitely tripped down the stairs.
I think still at
Shit.
disadvantage. I think still at disadvantage since you're
Oh
asleep.
yeah, 100% disadvantage. But like, Damn, girl, you
Yeah.
proved it.
I thought you
Oh,
were supposed to be
Celia.
a ballerina. So.
Listen, it's these floors. They're not done yet. It got caught on a loose floorboard.
That's exactly why I'm
She
getting
knows
my
she's
floor
doing
done.
something wrong.
That's
That's why.
exactly
That's
why
she
I need to get my floors fixed.
Because she can't be as graceful.
Exactly.
Oh,
Cordelia?
waiting. Where is my perception?
14.
14 with disadvantage.
Wait, disadvantage? You want me to do disadvantage?
Yeah, since you're somewhat asleep.
Okay. Alright. Oh, shite. That's... Yeah, 2. Never mind.
I got a 10 with the disadvantage.
I think Nyla hears me.
With
Because it beats an 8.
that, you probably like wake up enough to like you hear it and you kind of stir. Do you try to wake up to kind of?
She's
pursue
on the
this?
upper. She's on the
Over.
upper level of me, right?
Yeah, I think I probably tripped going down the stairs towards your floor.
Okay. Hold on, let me just see.
Celia is.
Celia.
Yes, she is directly above you. So going down the stairs, yes,
Let me just take a quick look.
she has to go right.
Mhm.
Here, let me move you guys back real quick. So Celia would have to go down these stairs.
Yep.
Probably slipped like right there. So it actually makes sense.
Why Nyla heard
Cordelia
it. Yep.
is up above,
Mhm.
and you're. It's literally like right on the other side of that wall.
Okay, perfect. Let me just make sure. This is So immediately she like jumps out of she sits up in her bed and she like yells something in a language that I don't know if any of you would know, so she's not celestial. And she
Nope.
a big bright fucking light just shows up
I think
from her.
Athronis does.
Athronis is asleep too, so whatever.
Yes.
Like she sits up, says something in celestial, and like outstretches her arms, and all of a sudden this bright light just fills her room, which I'm assuming would be very visible to the outside world. And casts
Only through the
shield.
windows.
Oh
and-
yeah, through the window. And just cast shield. Who's there? And she like looks around, she sees nobody, and the shield is just kind of like hovering in front of her. And she's just gonna be sitting up there just waiting to hear if there's any other noises.
Let me roll something.
Oh, Liv, I swear to God.
No. He doesn't
Good.
do anything.
Oh no.
Good.
If it was, I rolled a percentile. If it was 15 or lower, I would have had him basically just go right next to you and say boo. But no, he rolled a 99.
So she like stands up from her bed and she like kind of sneaks over to her door. And she like picks up her battle axe that's next to the door and holds it up next to her and just listens.
Now your
And
door
Celia
goes
keeps
to this
going down.
hall.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right. But like,
roll a
okay, maybe not
perception check.
there, like close to.
The
Oh,
stairs
wait.
where you heard the noise.
Yeah. So more so like here, I guess. Maybe even close to
Where are
Zam's
you
room because
looking?
of
Yeah, around there.
yeah.
Roll, I think, just a flat contested stealth and perception.
Another perception.
You roll perception. Celia, roll stealth.
Okay.
What?
18.
Yeah, you hear the distinct sound of somebody.
I
I
feel
think
like
with an
you
18 you
really
can
hear
tell that
this
they're-
door creak.
walking out.
Yeah.
And I
you hear
tell it-
these floorboards creak, and you hear it moving away from you.
She's going to like open Zam's door
I don't think
I don't
there's
think it connects through there.
What
That's a
is-
closet.
What is this then? Is this a
Yeah,
closet?
I think we've. No, that's a spare room.
No, but that's Zam's room, right?
Yes.
What's this thing between us?
This is a fireplace.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, it's a fireplace.
Fireplace.
Okay, I thought it was a
You-
door.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
a closet.
Okay, yeah. So she's going to be like, okay, I hear footsteps and things, and I don't hear anything else. I'm on
after-
the.
After a moment, it subsides and you don't hear it anymore.
I'm on the second floor, right?
Yes.
If I were to look out my window, am I looking over where like the kitchen area would be?
That depends which window you're looking out, but let's go out a bit
I'm
more.
looking here through
Yeah,
these
you're.
windows. I'd be looking out about here, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And then this
Yeah,
would be here-ish.
yeah.
Yeah,
Around there. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I think what she's
Probably
gonna do.
more, a little bit of like a ledge, like it's a little bit like more around there. Is where the windows are, I think.
So I'd be seeing here and not this area. Fuck this
Yeah.
place. I can't
1, 2,
draw.
3.
How do I back delete this?
And I think. Are you asking
you
if you could
just-
see like the outside from your window? Is that ultimately what you're going for?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think probably
Yeah, because-
yes.
Yeah, so she wants to see if she can see anybody sneaking in or out of the house.
There goes Celia. Snake.
Roll another contested health and perception, I think.
Sounds good.
Because this is visual, not auditory.
There's no way they could all be bad. Yeah.
You really want to attempt that?
19.
Actually, no. Yeah, solid.
Oh, that's perfect because I rolled a 6.
It's because she's wearing that black
Yeah.
this time, so she just blends in.
Yeah. Into the
also,
darkness.
you just kind of blinded yourself with this giant shield.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, very fitting. Yeah, you're like dazed, I think, a bit.
Yeah, seeing that she can't really see what's going on outside, giving it a moment, she's gonna like light a candle in her room. Probably by this time, Celia would have gotten away, but she would have lit a candle and like peered over with her candle outside to see if she could catch any types of shadows. But I'd assume by then
Yes.
she'd have
Gone.
missed.
You kind of steal yourself a bit, but no, you are unable to even with the light and after kind of making yourself more visibly aware, you can still only really make out the vaguest of shapes outside.
Yeah. She would contemplate for like a good 5 minutes before realizing I've been a little too tired these past few days. Not gonna deal with this
some sleep.
tonight. Blows out the candle and just like knocks out.
Yeah. Get your sleep, girl. Yeah. So Celia, it is your time to shine. Not literally though.
I mean, hopefully not.
I mean, you almost did.
I almost did.
But yeah, you have made your way a couple blocks around to this print center.
Yeah, I think probably
Just for reference for everybody, it's right there.
a couple feet before she gets close to it, she is going to cast Disguise Self on herself and try to change her appearance to whoever she remembers coming out of that building. It probably won't even be close to accurate, but
All right, make I think an intelligence check. I'll say.
21.
All right, that is solid. So you have the expose with you. You have disguised yourself in the guise of, I think, in this case, it's a young half-elven lad that you saw running out to deliver some of these broadsheets.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check as you approach.
18.
Nice.
Ew.
It's not all that busy, though. It does seem like there may be some people still in the surrounding buildings with very dim lights, but nobody is paying attention to you as you slip through the night. You
Nice.
Nimbly make your way towards this building. The main door, you check it, and it is locked.
Yay. Figured.
You do, however, see a kind of, you remember this sort of shed-like door that opens up into the production center for
Going
this
that
operation. All right, you try that, and does not open on its own, but you see that there is a wooden sort of latch on the inside.
Oh. How wide do I get the gap between the door?
Okay. I rolled a d4. I was going to divide it in half to see how many inches there is a gap. There are 2 inches worth of space between this door and this kind of wall that's up against that you can like see this latch from.
Okay.
It's
would that be enough to fit my
think you
rapier in the middle of it to kind of flip that latch?
You think that would be enough, though it might take a bit of finesse to do so.
I am all about that finesse.
So roll a sleight of hand check to do this.
17.
Very nice. You pull out your rapier deftly, and kind of takes only a moment to kind of finagle it. You kind of realized shortly after getting it in there that you had to kind of pull it back towards you a little bit, but you're able to do that and get it up, and with a bit of a push, you're able to open it right up. Roll another stealth check as you make your way through this office.
22.
Nice.
Okay.
Rolling hot.
I mean, please don't say anything. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna jinx it now.
Knock on wood. I mean, hey, it's fine.
It's fine. My next one's gonna be like a
I
crit
will
fail,
not
but it'll
knock
be
on wood.
fine.
You don't die, you know? I really hope
Yeah.
you don't die.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see. You close this door behind you as you make your way inside. You weren't able to see the inside of this place before, but it is probably unlike most places that you've been. It's an office. It brings back memories, I think, of Broxley Fairkettle's office,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems more robust. There's many more rooms. You see several signages. There's a marketer. There's a There is a HR department. There is a owner has an office here of this expose, of this broadsheet, I should say. But you see a couple of offices for writers. You recall that you were instructed to deliver this expose to a Galaxy rudder bust. And you are able to find his office.
Yeah.
The door is unlocked.
Going in.
All right. Roll it. No, I'm kidding.
All right, dex check. God damn it.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Again, kidding. Upon examining this office, you don't find any threat. And his desk is on the other side of the room.
Perfect. And setting the expose on his desk.
All right.
And then
It is on
getting
his
out.
desk. All right. Roll one final stealth check as you leave.
See, it's because you said something. It's because you said something.
Just blame him. DM's fault.
Exactly. Yep,
200%.
DM's fault. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or it's just because
Tripped again. Got
you're
it.
using a digital dice roll instead
Well, I see.
of the superior physical dice.
I need to switch my digital dice. I might switch to my other ones. But yeah, I rolled
Alright.
6.
Let me. Hey, you are very, very lucky.
Yes.
I rolled at.
Hello,
I think admittedly I did roll at disadvantage.
Tyler.
Hello, Siler. How are you doing today? I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
But you feel, I don't know. What do you feel as you're leaving this office? Finishing this mission.
Oh god. What do I feel as I'm leaving this mission? Do I feel anyone watching me? Does it feel like I've been caught?
Do you feel guilty?
No. Not at all. I feel a little disappointed with that last stealth check. I think I'm a little upset that it wasn't like as flawless as I wanted it to be.
I think this is in-game.
Yeah, no, yeah, like 100% though. I figure like she probably bumped something on her way out and she's like, damn it. Close.
I think
That was better than this.
Yeah.
please describe your emotional state as you're leaving. I would ask. Like, are you
She's
proud
pleased.
of
Yes, she is proud
how
that
well
she
it's
did the
gone?
job. Yeah, so far, no issues except for leaving the tavern, which was the hardest part, surprisingly. And that one little bump here, which she's like kicking herself a little bit for, but for the most part, she's overall pretty proud.
I think you realize your mistake pretty much right as you're getting back to the tavern. Maybe a little bit before.
Did I not close
You
the door?
forgot to lock the door on
Knew
your
it.
way out.
Knew it.
You
knew it.
closed it. You forgot to lock it.
Oh, it's fine.
So you have returned, and you have delivered the expose.
Awesome. Then I am, as soon as I get back to the tavern, immediately taking out one of those paper birds and sending a message. I will
All right.
probably write you what that message is.
All right, go on ahead whenever you got the time. Yeah. Do you do anything else that night?
Nope, that's it.
Yep. All right. Unless any of you guys have anything else you want to do that night, I think let's pick up the next morning.
Okay. I would have come home, not said anything to anyone, and started drinking the bottle hard.
Oof.
You just
Actually,
hear
I
a
had something I
voice
was going to see if anyone
behind.
noticed, but like, let's skip ahead. There's a lot of time for one day.
You hear a voice behind the bar say, "Rough night, huh?"
Rougher than I expected, but not as bad as it could have gone.
Fair enough. Want to talk about it, or no?
If I'm going to talk, I'm going to need to finish about. And he looks at the bottle. 3 of these. And he just starts drinking.
I don't know if we want to do an extended theme, but do you end up talking with Liv?
He will definitely see who is listening beforehand to make sure no one eavesdrops. But after about 3 shots in, he no longer starts looking, and he just starts confiding in him about a few secrets. Don't know if anyone's around to hear them. Otherwise, I'll just send them to you later.
Yeah, I think probably nobody other than him would be around. But if anybody wants to stand contrary to that.
Would this be before or after Celia's put out?
Around, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about timing with this. I was so late. I'm sorry. Everyone did everything else.
No.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think let's just leave it as if it's
We'll
the
say
only
no one
that-
listened in.
Yeah, I think no
I
one.
think so,
listened.
He
yeah.
just came so late. He probably came right after Celia left.
Yeah, something around there. So I think,
You probably passed her
guys-
and didn't notice.
Yeah.
yeah, you
Disguise
guys
self.
pick up the next night, or the next morning, not the next night. You guys reconvene for in the morning, and you guys have a location.
Okay, so
This day
next morning,
is full of opportunities. I
Celia
believe
comes down looking very
where
happy.
we left it is the next day. I believe is the full moon, and then the day after is the party.
Oh, I was right. Yes.
Or I believe that's where we left it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Time continues to pass. So, what do you guys want to do?
Who's getting up first? Who's up?
Wake up.
Yeah.
We could roll initiative.
I'm
If
dead
you
last
guys,
and hungover as hell.
yeah,
Well, I don't think Celia went back to
So
sleep
fair.
after that because she did her trance, and that's pretty much her long rest for the day.
yeah.
11.
Let me see. 6. So, Cordelia, you're definitely waking up before me.
So Celia, Cordelia, Nyla, the Northrunners.
Sounds about
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Cordelia will be up bright and early, red-eyed and bushy-tailed. She's going to attempt to make some breakfast for all y'alls.
Cute.
What should I roll
think
for
you probably
that?
have roll.
Performance?
I'd say wisdom plus your survival skill if you have that, or if you want to roll performance, that could also be it. Yeah, there's not really a solid standalone cooking check, but
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just do wisdom.
yeah.
9. Yeah, she's got some burning pancakes, I'd say. I mean, they're a
Smells
little
Yeah,
they're
do you-
pretty dark.
There's not very many these good tools to use at the house itself, so you probably have to use like most of your like cooking, like camping sort of cooking supplies, like on the road stuff, and it's probably had some trouble with like,
Food.
doing all that sort of stuff at the in the house and kind of all at once to try to make this a production for everybody. But you've got some, solid breakfast. Maybe a little burnt, maybe a little out of sorts, but it's something. What do you make? Eggs, pancakes.
Yeah, like
Bacon.
flapjacks and bacon.
Yeah. Bacon's a little unevenly cooked, and the flapjacks are a little flaky.
Burnt.
Yeah. But no, they're still solid. For the most part, they're still good. So yeah.
Alright.
Celia, you smell this as she is cooking.
Oh, someone lit a fire and it's not me.
This is also very true.
Person in your own house.
Wait a minute. Who's insulting me like that? If anyone's gonna set fire to the tavern, it's gonna be me.
It's also true.
It's gonna be Tanith.
Has to be.
I mean, so far Celia
Flame
is
hopping
is
Tanith.
like ahead in the taverns that got burnt down count.
This is also true. The amount of truth
enough.
coming out of your mouth,
Mhm.
child.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tanis is a pyromaniac. Celia's an arson.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah? No, I get the distinction. So, Celia, you're smelling this. Nyla, I think you are waking up to the smell of crispy bacon and the sweet smell of flapjacks. And fire.
I think as Celia's making her way downstairs,
They
she
barbecuing?
probably trips again right outside of Nyla's room.
And once again, shield!
Howdy, y'all.
Paranoid.
Beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. That's what's for dinner.
Now it's gonna finally get up from bed, realizing it's daylight, and she's like, "Fuck again! I used another spell." This is like
it's okay. We're both on a spell slot because
too much for her.
Do another rest after that.
I think you don't need to count it off necessarily, but
I'm gonna take it. No, you said we don't need to take it off.
He said,
We're fine with that. Yeah,
we're good. Yeah.
you specifically in this time, I'll give you a grace roleplay shield onward from the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Be graceful. Always graceful. Always pleasant. Thank you.
I think it's more of like a light spell.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
you're
light
just kind of like
spell.
forming
That's what
into a shield, like
I
preparing.
think you thought it
to,
was
like,
shield, but you're so tired.
form it
It just
into
was
the-
the light.
Yeah.
Can Nyla just have the light spell as a cantrip, but she can't actually use it when it's necessary? Type of thing,
Yes.
only for roleplay reasons?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's what she did. She casted
Only for
and blinded
instinctive.
herself.
Only for instinctive what's going on?
Roleplay.
Yes. I will give that to you.
Yeah, she blinds herself. Oh, my eyes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no.
Play small breakfast.
This person's tripping down the stairs. Person blinded herself. The other one's burning the building down, and one is drunk.
Ooh, great start to the day, guys.
Still drinking when he comes downstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Probably
Aww.
Cordelia, you probably found him passed out at the bar, I imagine.
No, he actually went back upstairs to finish
No?
the drink in the room.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
He had a quick conversation with what he
Okay.
didn't know was he was speaking, because he didn't register that it was him speaking to him, even though it was never like clarified that he couldn't. Could? I don't think. We just assumed he could. Did we ever actually ask him if he could speak?
I don't recall off the top of my head, but I think
I don't think any of us asked if he could speak. We just assumed, and he just starts writing.
Yeah.
Writing messages, drawings, and I guess no
the
one ever
general, I think, consensus was that he couldn't, or at least wouldn't, or didn't know how. But somehow that has changed.
I mean, out of game, I have a theory that the more to the ball, like the physical form almost to do stuff, because he's looking out to like the tavern itself.
Oh,
That would be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could just be
Also-
that he's just interacting with it stronger.
Right?
You all hear a big scream from upstairs. Upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, upstairs. I mean, she did just blind herself, so.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think you necessarily blinded yourself this time.
Mhm. This
Unless you want to
This
be
time.
blind.
time.
Well, because it's also not dark. There's actually light outside already.
This is true. You are right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess Celia's going downstairs to another weird picture of Cordelia trying to cook breakfast and Arthronis passed out on the counter. Drinking already. Did he already wake up?
Well, I down already because I was going down last.
Wow, I thought you passed out on the counter.
Yeah.
There. Oh, still.
Oh, he
I
made
think
a-
we talked about the idea, but he decided that he wanted to be up.
Conversation with thumbs. And I sent you, I think, pretty much what I would have said.
Yes.
And just then I would have left to my room to finish it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you check my room, passed out on the ground.
Oh, poor boo boo.
Yeah, I don't think Celia would have a reason right now to go check Arthronis' room. But I guess she'll try and take a seat somewhere wherever there's a seat that's not broken down.
And there's a handful
Yep.
that you're able to bring together at a table. That is also kind of been determined to be one of the more stable ones.
And then she'll probably call it into the kitchen. Is someone trying to set fire to this place? Because if so, you're doing it wrong.
No. I'm just trying to cook us up a wholesome batch of victuals before we head out on the trail.
Oh, it's you, Cordelia. Never mind. It all makes sense now. Continue on. But by any chance, do you happen to know any other place that sells breakfast? You know, just for future reference.
That's very good information.
Celia, you hear from next to you. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on her. Whispered. I'll let you know if a real fire actually kicks out.
Thank you. And she'll kind of whisper back, just, have you, she's making, does it look edible?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't eaten anything in a long time. Anything, even frankly edible, looks like heaven to me.
There, I guess you are the wrong person to ask. Thank you, though. Let me know if she needs any help setting this place on fire.
You want something to
No.
eat, Miss Celia?
Don't set this place on fire. I really
Present you with this
appreciate
sort of
that.
steaming and charred.
Okay, how edible is this plate she just set in front of me?
I think with a 9-year-old, was it? How would you roll?
Yep, 9.
It's
9.
it's not unappealing. It's solid. It's a good meal.
All right. It's not the
Uh,
worst thing I've ever
Pretty
eaten.
basic.
It's fine.
The worst thing you've ever eaten. This is far better than the worst thing you've ever eaten.
Absolutely. It's like, oh,
Uh,
this actually is better than I was anticipating. Oh,
I
she
mean,
looks a little impressed.
it's like a little
Oh,
flaky
you little
and a
face.
little burnt. But the bacon is crispy,
Ah,
and I think that pans out to be pretty all right.
all right, all right.
A little overly crispy, maybe, but
No, it's fine. It's fine.
it's solid. It's nice stuff.
Yeah, I think Celia will thank Cordelia. You know, this actually isn't all that bad.
You think so? See, my mama, she can cook like there's no tomorrow, and I'm living in her shadow on that.
I think she's like picking up a piece of extra crispy bacon. I mean, yeah, it's not, terrible. So I think that's good. It gets the job
You can tell that
done.
her eyes are just aglow. Like, yay, she likes it.
She just
then
think
crunch.
terrible.
Yay.
Nyla, you have woken up.
I'm safe.
You smell
I'm safe.
somewhat meaty, crispy, burning smell.
Oh yeah. As soon as she sits up, kind of freshens herself up, she
Freaks
takes the long ass way to get to the staircase. And she knocks
Yeah.
on Sam's door. It's like, little one, you ready?
Yeah. I got in late last night, and
Neat.
big man, he went drinking. Was drinking, maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
But I didn't.
that's right.
I
You
got
went,
in a.
you went with the horned one.
I mean, that's a weird thing to call him. But yeah.
That's why I hadn't seen you all day. I'm sorry. I just assumed because you were so small, you just out of my peripherals. I apologize.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I think I smell food and a fire.
Yeah. Maybe.
I will go check on the horned one.
Okay. Did I go check on the fire?
Yes. And if the others aren't awake yet,
That's good.
scream.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I can do that.
I'm hoping you can. I'm not expecting much.
Need a little bell. Come and get it!
Oh, good lord. Did you hear that?
Yeah. She wants it? Does she want it? Oh, no, she wants to give it to us. I don't know.
You go find out what it is she wants to give. And if it's, deathly, please scream. So I'm aware.
Smells crispy. Yep, see ya.
Okay, good luck. Now, which room was Othronus's again, huh? And she's gonna go upstairs and knock on everybody's door until she finds it.
Well, Othronus is the only
Yeah.
person in one of those rooms, so eventually you get it right. It is the L-shaped one on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Othronus, you hear a thudding at your door.
Okay, roll something. Because his door is also currently, I believe, the only one with a lock.
Yes.
Yes.
Very noticeable lock. The other ones might have locks. I don't know. Did we check?
I
No,
think
they
yours
don't
is the
have
only one
locks.
that set it up.
You're the only one with a lock currently.
So does that mean you hear me or no?
No.
means that he didn't hear you in real life.
Really quiet for a second before just something, some weird rustling. And I actually had to roll this again. He's actually coming out. He's only wearing his pants. And the room behind him is, you know that scene in Thor 2 where like it's Loki in the room, it's normal, and then he drops the illusion and he's just trashed the entire place?
Yep.
It's kind of that.
Like the aftermath.
When you think everything's fine, and then you start noticing that nothing's really organized at all. It seems that everything's been moved at some point or another.
That shelf is up, but it's on its side. I'm pretty sure it was, up normally.
Like, as soon as he opens the door and he's like, she sees like his bare chest, she automatically assumes he's naked, so she like covers her eyes. She's like, oh dear, this is a morning for you, isn't this is normal. I mean, good morning. And she's like peeking between her fingers. She's like, and she's trying not to look down, but you can see like her eyeball is kind of trying to look down, but she can't see too much because of the way her hand's being held. She's like, I heard you got in late. I believe they're serving burnt breakfast. I hear it's good for the hangovers.
Got that covered, and you see in his hand is a half-drunken bottle as he starts taking a swig to go back inside and change.
Okay, good to know you're awake. We'll be downstairs. And she like moves her hand a little bit, and she catches him, by realizing she's being an idiot because he has pants on.
Yeah, you'll actually notice this time his tail is not wrapped around his waist.
And it's just like freewheeling.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean his ass is sticking out? Or is there like a hole?
You notice his pants, and because it's not something you would have noticed because he's always in a suit, they're actually designed to, it's actually a V shape down there.
Oh, well, there's the
There's an
moon.
opening for his tail, but it's always just wrapped around his waist like a belt.
Oof. Oh, you must get quite a breeze.
No, it's not like that. It's just it's kind of like.
I know. I know what you mean. It would be covering
Y'all
where.
don't have that. Yeah, it's like
It's covering where.
kind of.
Yeah, but she just. That's what she says, and she's sticking to it because those are cheeks still, technically. And she's just like, oh, so that's how that works. I understand. Well, I mean, you look great. See you downstairs. Okay, bye.
Too loud.
What did he say?
I didn't hear.
You would have heard him as he's just like trying to whisper too loud.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah. She couldn't help it, and she just like scurries downstairs. Like probably by the time she hits the last few steps, she like stumbles because she's like scurrying.
Scurrying downstairs. You make your way around to the bar room and see the spread. Them is midway through a one of these paned cakes, flapjacks. And he just like looks over to you as you enter and just gives it like a thumbs up with it still in his mouth.
There you go, buddy. Eat up. Need your strength for today.
This is awesome. This is great.
She's gonna look over at Celia to see if she's eating it and how she's reacting.
Celia is eating it pretty contently.
Okay, good morning, everyone. The gods have blessed us with such a beautiful morning. And it seems he has also blessed us with breakfast. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Yes?
Yes.
And Nyla, I think you probably are a bit more critical of this meal.
100%.
And I think you are more accustomed, much more accustomed to the fine dining experience, and even then, it's still even if it's not the fine dining experience, it's still the nicer stuff.
Yeah. The fact that it's not even like
used to
silverware and
toughing
stuff.
Yes.
By any chance, is there an aperitif
Celia
to
snorts.
start with?
A what?
That I don't expect you to understand, little one. But
I mean, that's
it
kind of
looks
insulting, but okay.
it looks delicious. She says with like the most like she doesn't really like she's doing her best to be polite face, but she's lying to her teeth face. Like, that looks like breakfast of champions.
Yes, it is. Just laughs. It just gives you an extra helping. Gotta keep that girlish figure.
Oh yes, girlish figure. And she looks at Cordelia, assuming that's what she meant as well by girlish figure. And then she looks at her own figure, and she's like, I don't know if I want to keep my your figure, honey, because you're too short.
Will this meal make me shrink?
That's what she's thinking.
That is just how flawed your perception of reality is.
Oh, Nyla.
Yeah.
Make me like
She assumes
Cordelia.
all small people are just humans who just didn't have proper diets.
Wow.
No what? She never went to school. She's not smart.
We had a very dumb governess.
Wow.
I guess since you prepared it so diligently, she like grabs. I'm assuming there's at least a fork for her.
Yeah, I think there still is like silverware.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I think you probably had to clean some of this stuff.
Oh yeah, she's gonna
Yeah,
like pick up the
usable.
silverware and she's gonna like polish it. She has like polish for her armor, so she pulls that out. Like this little really fancy kerchief.
Food saved.
And she's like polishing the shit out of this fork.
Celia is watching super intently because she can't wait to see what happens next.
And as she's polishing, she'll realize it's not working because this isn't like proper silver or like metal.
It's graded over time. It's was more pragmatic to begin with, and time has not done it well.
I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. And she like puts her fork into the whatever she can, whatever it sticks into first. And she's
I
like,
think probably a flapjack.
yeah, and she's just like looking at it, and she's like, is this bread? Is this a flatbread? Oh dear. And she like slowly brings it to her mouth, and then she's like, she drops it immediately. She's like, oh yes, I forgot to tell you, Othronus woke up. He'll be down soon, so we should make sure he has plenty of this fine meal. I feel that.
Oh, don't worry, I made plenty more. And she just points to a whole huge platter of each.
Yeah, and you also need to eat.
Thank you, Celia, for
You
your
need your strength
kindness.
if we're gonna go fight those scarecrows today.
Yes. Those scarecrows. Oh, you both are just so thoughtful. God
Celia has
blessed
the
me with
biggest
such-
smirk on her face.
And like Nyla sees this, and she's just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I know you know that this is not what I want, but Cordelia is so happy, and this is like, you're not wrong. I need to eat, but
Why
And she like
this?
smiles as like this big ass grin as she puts the flapjack right back to her mouth, and she's staring Celia in the eyes like, look, I'm not better than this. I can eat it too. Eh. And she takes like the smallest bite, like the smallest of nibbles, and she puts it down, and she's like,
You get a bit with that the fork has is near it. Do you take a bite that's near the fork?
I'm assuming that she like stabbed the stupid flapjack, not the stupid, the flapjack in the middle.
Yeah,
she's
so
like-
I guess you smell the polish on this fork. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that makes it
Bit
even
shiny,
worse for
but
her.
gonna leave and crashing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like the
So
smell
the
and
taste
the
itself, the texture's a bit flakier than you might want. The smell of polish is deep in your nostrils as you take a bite of this food.
Mhm. Oh, that's so good.
Delicious,
I
right?
Oh, just the best. Cordelia, you must tell me your recipe.
Oh, I'm
I'm-
glad.
I think that I'm quite full from that. It blew my taste buds out of the water.
And just
There is no way you are full from that tiny bite. Now eat up, or I force feed you.
There's a giant crash or loud crack down, like upstairs, right before Jonas started to make his way down.
Dear.
Oh, I should
She,
probably
like,
go check on him. And she like kind of places
Yeah,
a hand
no,
on Nyla's shoulder
Yeah,
so
you
she
go
can
do that,
keep
Celia.
her
You've
down.
already eaten.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I already ate my fill. You eat up. I'll go check on him. It's fine.
Oh,
And Celia
this is a
will
big
make her way
gentleman.
upstairs. It's fine. I'm a strong girl. I got this.
She's like looking between Celia and Cordelia, and she's just like, my life is over.
Yeah, Arthanis is barely making his way down. He seems to be covering his eye-patched eye, which is not really there.
So then does like,
Look, he's
do I bump into him on the stairs or do you come down the stairs?
I don't know how long like your guys' thing's taking. He would have crashed was quick,
Probably
over
around-
the lines, and unfortunately got hit by the sun.
Yeah, because I think she would have left probably close
Yeah.
after the crash.
Great timing.
And I think we bump each other on the stairs.
Yes.
She'll take the time to kind of look him over just to kind of assess his state. Hey there, big guy. How are you feeling today?
Hungover.
Clearly. Well, there's breakfast downstairs. Maybe some food in you can clear up a bit of that.
I'm just gonna do a quick. Don't know what this would be to smell how well or badly this was made.
The food?
Perception. Investigation.
What is it, perception?
Investigation, perception,
I'm
I
surprised by
think
how
that would
much
be
we're
your
focusing
choice.
on breakfast.
So much.
Right?
This is
I'm so
here.
sorry. Nyla's just kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
15. What is this? What can I tell from this 15 about these smells and aromas I'm getting?
You've absolutely had worse breakfasts. It's a little flaky and the bacon's a bit overcooked, but it smells pretty solid otherwise.
Also, for some reason, you smell a strong sense of polish coming from Nyla's direction.
Yes. Specifically her fork.
That's odd, but alright, I guess he'll try and make his way down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're already there if you're receiving the food, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was more of a conversation on the, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you make it your way in.
What's up with the fork? Assuming put it to Nyla.
I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like still kind of gingerly like pretending to eat this pancake. It's delicious. If you don't,
It's too
if
early
you're
in the
not,
morning for this. Why did I ask?
I think I'm okay. We're all here. Athronis, you're not hungry, are you?
I'll eat the rest of. I mean, I'll eat more if you guys don't want it.
Oh, here, you need to
Sure
eat.
you want
You're so
something.
short. And she just dumps her plate on his.
He doesn't like get it all in one go, but he basically just picks up his plate and like opens his mouth and like leans it back
Oh yes.
and begins scarfing it
How
down.
loud did you like slam your plate onto his when you gave him his food? Or
It's not like a loud. I'm just gonna assume it's like a wet like of the food.
Yeah,
Gross.
not necessarily fun, but yeah.
so, did anything happen yesterday that yielded results?
I found the location of where we're supposed to go.
Ta-da!
Does that count?
Is that the result that you're looking for?
Got a town name that we might want to look into if we want.
Which
And what
No.
name is that?
Yeah.
Undercliff Village, just as
Oh
reminder.
no, we were asked.
Yes.
I think we're asking Arthronis.
I'm more
Yeah.
reminding. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Undercliff Village. This might be where we'll find likely the farms and such.
Is that
I mean, we
far
can,
from here?
or we could just go straight to the farm. According to Cordelia, these things should be easy to destroy.
Well,
A
they
specific
can
way
be
to
easy
do it?
to destroy.
So, seeing
fire?
as we have all this news,
Oh, fire.
I'm just gonna stare
Draw?
at
I mean,
Julia.
I guess.
I mean, it makes sense if they're scarecrows. More than likely made out of straw. Straw birds.
As much as I'd want to say that, and have a feedback between options. That's fine. I'm gonna go pack a quick backpack of Molotov cocktails.
Sure.
um,
That's
Yeah,
what you're
plenty
packing
of-
that
I'm
alcohol
not
for.
saying we don't
Vinegary
trust our ability
beer.
to burn things. I'm just saying maybe we should have more than one person doing it.
Fair.
I mean, you're not wrong. But do we really have that much liquor left?
I mean, it's
I
not like we're
can go and buy
drinking
that.
any of it. It's disgusting.
This is
half
true.
of what I bought for this place is gone.
You bought liquor for this place?
No, not any.
Nyla looks super confused. She's like, wait, the liquor was bad, but you bought more, but you drank half of it, so there's no more anymore? So wait, what? Okay, not gonna
Half of
question.
it-
Well, since he's getting his things prepared, I think I'm gonna go grab my axe and javelin from upstairs. Cordelia, thank you for the food. I'll be right back. And she like runs upstairs to like try to find any ration she has to like stuff her face.
Thronis, I think there is a liquor store that you have acquainted yourself with in the North Ward. Probably even before the campaign.
Yeah.
As you've kind of bounced around the wards a bit.
I'm gonna grab a quick like duffel bag. I've got
Yeah.
the rags. I've got
Probably the
just gotta go
cheap
and
stuff. Yeah.
stuff, but if I find anything that burns well,
Yeah.
Celia's just waiting
Cantrip.
upstairs. She's ready. She has
I
herself.
think I'll say, yeah, let's use it like the bonfire cantrip, but, like one use. Basically like a bonfire cantrip scroll, I think I'll say that the entire... Check something. The entire thing, liquor and other ingredients included. I'll say, let me check some stuff. I'll say, where is this? I'll say 5 gold for the liquor, as well as all the other components, and they'll give you 5, I'll say, Molotov cocktails. That sound good?
Perfect.
Can spend some time constructing those on the way there. And to be clear, like first rank Bonfire, not like casting like you're an 11th level caster or something like that.
Nah, it's just I think it's like a D8, isn't it?
Yes. They make a, I believe, dex save.
Yeah, I'd make a quick dex save, but I can, roll out of the way, and that spot just burns for a little bit.
Alright. So you guys have packed up, gotten your Molotov cocktails. It's about noon. Is there anything else you guys want to say that you're specifically bringing with you on this trip? Are you bringing Zam with you?
If Zam
On
wants to
this
come.
adventure? I mean, scarecrow people sound kind of scary. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. You're also
We got our
kind of small.
cocktails. What?
Zam, why don't you
Everything's
stay
silent
here
again.
and keep the bar company?
Zen, I've got a
Don't
job.
worry.
Oh,
And I
okay.
just take him upstairs to my room, and I just tell him, okay, here's your job. I'll just hand him like a few gold. I need you to clean this place up as best you can.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Good work. And remember to keep working on the signals I taught you. And remember, I don't know if you said anything, do not mention to anyone the person we met when we went to go talk to that other guy.
Okay.
Very
Person.
specifically.
The lady person?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That person. The person that we won't talk about. The person from your mysterious past. That person.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Good luck, Zen.
He begins picking up things, unsure of where to put them.
Just everything's knocked over, just make it not knocked over and it's fine.
Okay, got it. Yeah. He immediately begins creating just a stack of objects. That counts, probably.
It'll be fine.
What's a shelf for? Anyway. So Zan is going to stay behind and clean some stuff. So how do you want to get to your destination? There's 2 main routes. You can go out the north gate, going through the field ward, and go take the roads around, or you can go all the way to the river gate down here and go all the way back up.
What's our timetable look?
It is right about noon at this point, after you guys have packed up and gotten ready and eaten. So, you don't... It is the day before the full moon, which is when you guys are recommended to buy that Zentrum figure that you met with several nights back. That is when you were recommended to visit the court of the White Bull. still unsure of what exactly takes place there.
But
and it is
this is the way Orthronus interpreted it. He needs to be shit-faced when he's there.
2 nights from now is Rainier's party.
And just so I'm counting right, I'm on my 4th day of my dragon egg being the 4th day since I've
I believe
South
so.
Coast.
Yes.
Going on day 4.
Kind of swaddle that up before you leave. It hasn't. Not much has changed, though. Kind of placing a hand on it, it does feel a bit more. I think it's a little hard to describe when you put your hand on it, but it feels more invigorated, alive. Not necessarily much warmer, but it is more vivid, I think. If that makes sense.
Just keep holding on, little buddy.
Yeah.
So who's leading?
Do we want to get horses for this thing, or do we want to walk it?
How long would it take for us to walk? Considering
Do we want to get there when it's fun to ask questions before and there when a possible incident may happen?
I mean, how much is a horse?
Let me check some stuff.
Buy or to rent?
What is this rent?
Charter. I want to charter
It'd be good
a horse.
to get there early so we can question.
So then, yes, I guess chartering sounds like the most logical thing to do, unless we decide to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Nyla, generally you would know this, though
I don't buy my shit.
know if you would, since you've, based off of the life you've kind of led for the most part. But Athronus, I think you've spent enough time in the city to know that there are hire coaches that you can rent. They each comfortably seat 2 travelers, but maybe 4 if you all squeeze. But they take people through the city and sometimes outside of it as well. That might be a possibility. There are places that you could rent horses from.
I say
buy
rent,
horses from,
but
potentially.
most of mine have just been borrowing horses and then putting them back if I can.
Quote unquote borrow.
Fair enough. Though that can get somewhat costly. Seems like the hire coaches would be the cheapest option to take you directly there. There are drays that are basically double-decker horse-drawn carriages that go about the city that people can just hop on, and they go along their predetermined routes, basically like buses in our world.
A medieval double-decker bus. I would love to see that.
I say let's take a hire coach or 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this idea out there. Let's grab a coach or 2 and just head straight to where we're to the farm. If it can take us there, or as far as it can take us.
I think that sounds nice.
On the left of that image is the dray. Is a dray, and on the right there are 2 different hire coaches. Which another thing worth mentioning is that one of those hire coaches is what you saw that hooded figure in a couple nights ago. The one you delivered the potions to.
Yeah, and I damn it, I need to go back to talk to fucking. Damn it, I gotta go see Tambrina and ask. It's gonna keep bothering me.
So yeah, we're gonna hire those 2 coaches. Yeah. Who's
I
gonna be
think so.
riding with you?
Cordelia will shake a canteen of coffee, like we're talking like wake you up instantly, cowboy coffee at Othron's, and she'll be like, buddy, you need this. You're coming with me. We're gonna sober you up.
Oh, no,
Yes.
wait, but I need to talk to Orthronus about. So she's gonna quickly try to interject there, so that way she doesn't have to ride with Nyla. I need
Nyla
to
just,
speak
like,
with
links
Orthronus
arms
about
with
something.
Celia.
So this might be. Oh, fuck.
Oh no. We can wait. It's fine. This will be a great opportunity for us to get along.
Bond.
And I'm just slowly backing away and just taking a very not hidden swig of a flask.
I mean, what if I just? Is it really that long to just walk there? You guys could take the coaches.
No. The
I'll meet
carriages
up
are
with you.
already here. She's like slowly trying to push Celia into this couch. Come now. We don't want to be rude.
Celia, can you guess a number?
Is there a range or just any number?
1 to 10.
6.
All right. Nyla, can you do the same thing?
5.
Basically,
Don't
these
think
high
lightning, best
coaches are like taxis.
Hey, Cordelia, could you do that too?
Yeah, 7.
Wow, guys.
Ooh.
Wow.
So I think the closest there would be Cordelia.
I think so, because I'm trying to do the math in my head, and I think both of them tied.
Well, what number did you say,
Well,
Celia?
okay, yeah, I picked 6, and then Nyla went below me and picked 5, and then Cordelia went
Mhm.
above me and picked 7. So unless
Okay,
it was
then
right on
yeah,
6,
no,
I'm
you were.
screwed. Which it was.
Yeah, yours would have been 3 off, hers was 4 off. So yeah.
I guess we're being buddies.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Nyla, you like look to go and like you turn around to deal with
Yeah,
Nyla, and then you turn around again.
Not dice, but it's essentially just a quick deck in his pocket.
Cordelia and Othronus are already in their carriage.
Technically
Higher
speaking,
coach.
it's not really a limit. It's just not comfortable if it's more people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
you didn't
Yeah,
say that right
it's-
away. But we're pushing.
Oh, you guys
Well,
are
especially
do as you will.
for slimmer, smaller people, but Othronus is a large person.
So it makes the
Very
most
large
sense
person.
that he is with the short one.
How does that make sense?
Yes. Comes full circle. Because
I don't see the logic in that at all, honestly.
Yeah, what I'm
Just
trying
get
to
in your
say.
car.
It leaves more room for
Celia,
big
darling,
There's
come
no
now.
logic in that.
Come now. Push, push.
Celia,
You got to talk your way out of this one.
Come here,
Gets
I
into
already
the
break
car.
I
this.
already gave it my shot.
Coach, yes, no, once I get her in, we're ready to go. Now get in the cart.
she
It is-
begrudgingly gets in.
For each cart.
I brow beat him over to your side. It's called conditioning.
Each of these drivers are asking for a gold up front for taking you out into the undercliff.
Oh.
So far away and distant.
Tarnus just pops him 2 gold each.
So you're paying for
Oh,
their hire
gentlemen.
coach as well?
Yeah, that's too much
Aw.
talking.
He's just like, let's just go.
Very well then. Alright. So
Have fun.
so you guys
Question, Althros, can Ooh, go ahead.
I'm gonna go into like a description of your travel, so if you have a question real quick, all good.
I was just gonna say, like, Althronus, can Cordelia smell the alcohol on you?
It is apparent that I've
Okay.
the breakfast was likely accompanied by like an afterword of like a quick like ale chaser, and he is nonchalantly drinking from a flask.
I imagine
Still be
some,
shaking the coffee at you.
You should drink that.
I imagine some
Oh,
9 o'clock shadow.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
guys
this is for you, Althronus. Big fella, you gotta quit that heavy drinking.
I think I'm good, thanks. But you should save that for later then.
Guys, make your way up through the North Ward. Bit of thunderclouds in the distance. You guys make your travel north up the high road that actually connects all the way through the city, traveling both up and down. Fittingly enough, both the road that Cordelia and Celia, as well as maybe some others, took to enter into Waterdeep, though from different directions.
Ooh.
You guys pass through the field ward as you make your way up outside of the city. And it is a sight to behold, but not a pleasant one. It is ramshackle and very makeshift. Things are apparently very unstable. The people unpleasant or unhappy, or a combination of the both. Thronis, this familiar sort of setting to you.
It would be if I wasn't. I rolled for this. It wasn't even like a minute before he tipped his hat down and he was out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I might ask, as you guys are traveling through the field ward, how are you guys reacting?
Nyla's not paying attention. She's still talking.
Celia's also not paying attention. She's
Field
focused
ward.
on blocking out Nyla's voice.
La la la,
really
not listening.
lady part.
Exactly.
Orthronus will actually say one thing to Cordelia. Only wake me up if something's attacking their cart or trying to kill us. You know what? Scratch the first one. If anything's trying to kill us, wake me up. Just goes to sleep.
Yeah. You know what's trying to kill you? All that alcohol you've been drinking. Can I roll a
That's
perception
very-
to get him to
Right.
just drink the damn coffee?
That's very down on the list of what's going to kill me.
I don't think
I
that would...
am surprised Orthronus willingly
Persuasion,
walked into a
persuasion.
cart with Cordelia in this hungover
Persuasion.
state.
Maybe Ordelia, maybe intimidation.
Okay, intimidation.
I
We'll
don't
go
know
with
if-
intimidation.
I don't know if Othronus would let himself be intimidated, but I think that might be a good indicator of how persistent she's being.
It depends. Are you waking him up when he's trying to go to
15.
sleep?
He's already
She'll
asleep.
poke him a bit.
I think she's being pretty insistent, so I think she's keeping you from sleeping all that much.
Jesus Louise.
It is
I hope you
Cordelia.
don't die, child.
Yeah.
Cordelia, I
Two
mean,
annoying people with the two sane people. I love it.
I gotta roll this real quick. Yeah, no, that's he doesn't lift up his hat to say this, but he just asks, Cordelia, if you keep poking me, with all due respect, I'm going to bag you again and leave you hanging outside this cart.
And if you don't drink the coffee and sober up and wake up like an adult, then I will. I'll do something.
And he's asleep again, isn't he?
But she just sets her
Yeah.
rifle down on the floorboard
You
of
can
the,
very much hear the snore.
just next to her, trying to look tough.
Yeah, no, hat was never like
So you guys are
I
having...
rolled a 15. Is it a do?
Well,
Well, I don't think that's an
won't,
automatic
force him
trump
to,
card.
Yeah.
It's more just yeah.
Persuasion intimidation rules don't force people to
Yeah.
do whatever you want. It's just they're more inclined to hear you out. I think it's
Its
probably
impact,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a little fickle, kind of doing that between two different players that
Yeah.
have like opposing kind of ideas. Because, I mean, would you?
I can't
like
persuade
if
you to give me like your gun because you wouldn't give me your gun. There's like
Yeah, like-
very reason you would.
yeah, or like you can just say, "Hey, I roll persuasion to just
me, that's
ask
what
you
a
to give me
persuasion
all your money."
be.
Hey, I roll persuasion just to ask you to give me all your money.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, to me, I would allow that because that makes sense to me. That's what I think of with persuasion, but I'm
I mean,
still a noob to this, so okay.
It just causes
it's
issues
persuasion.
with,
I
like,
think. Yeah.
taking away someone else's ability to roleplay then. Because you're pretty much choosing
Yeah,
Orthronus'
like,
next actions.
Determine
which
their
is-
own.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe Orthronus should just take the mug and like help keep her to shut up. He's persuaded enough to take it to be like, I'm going to hold on to it, and now you have to shut up, and falls asleep kind of idea then.
The problem is
Takes
he
it
hasn't
and just
actually looked
tosses
at
it
her.
out the cart.
Like, as soon as he got in the cab, the like hat was down within a minute, and she just kept talking and kind of poking at him. I don't think he noticed that there's an actual mug in his face.
Yeah. Maybe later. So you guys continue making your way out of the city gates into the fields surrounding the city. Greenish gray, greenish tan, grassy plains. Perhaps familiar of home for Cordelia.
Mhm.
Farms dotting the surrounding landscape. I assume bickering
If
is
I ever get
ensuing.
back to old me.
Travel up the high road and then down Undercliff Way. I think at some point
Nope.
the driver asks you what you're doing out in Undercliff. I think probably for Cordelia, your cart driver. So what's got you down traveling into Undercliff? Not exactly a calming spot to be in, or a fun place to visit. Can't imagine many businesses thrive out there other than just the farms.
Well, we're here. Well, we're coming around this way to kill some or destroy or banish. We're here to deal with some scarecrows that have been terrorizing the locals.
Oh, okay. I think this entire trip takes maybe a little over an hour, though I think you guys could vaguely guess that without these sorts of carts, it probably would be more in the range of 2 hours. Traveling by foot at a regular pace.
Okay.
I mean, we make good time.
Cordelia, Celia, do you guys want to have a scene? You guys want to have a little chat?
Oh no, we're
I'm
Yeah, we're
afraid
good.
there's gonna be a fight.
Um,
We're
No,
gonna have to pay for like the damage.
yeah, just Dyla's just honestly just talking about nothing important. Absolutely
loud?
nothing important. Oh, loud enough
Hey, Celia.
that it's over the click clacking of the horses and like the rattling of the carriage, but not super loud that people can hear it outside. And it's pretty annoying.
Celia has resorted to opening up her spellbook and is just like reading out her spells out loud, not casting any, but just so that she's kind of mumbling to herself so that she doesn't hear Nyla talking.
Yeah. And Nyla's just assuming she's meditating to her voice, so she keeps talking.
That's our
So
carriage,
that's our
she's so dumb. I love her.
Do you want me to cast Burning Hands? Because I can't cast Burning Hands directly in your
Celia's
face.
not that rash to cast Burning Hands in a moving carriage that she's in. She'd wait for it to stop first.
Also,
Now she just jumped out and
You
bailed.
others too.
Yeah.
we're getting along. No one's in pain.
Physically.
Physically.
Physical pain. Physical pain.
Take 1 psychic damage. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe. Maybe roll a con save. See how she's doing actually.
That
Hold
was
on.
one exhaustion.
No, yeah, that's our character.
Anyway.
Pretty uneventful.
Yeah, no, but there's no craziness happening. No one's saying anything super important backstory wise. It's just
I imagine it's mostly just annoying.
Yeah.
it's great
That
combos.
is a great gift for this moment. Because it's really just everybody at this point.
I blame Rathronis for this.
Yeah, Athronis, all your fault. You should have just.
You should just roll with Celia. Celia
I'm
tried.
surprised you guys went along. I literally suggested it. Everyone else went along with it.
I was trying to get in the cart with Rathronis because I was like, out of everyone, he'd probably be the
And
quiet
you
one.
let yourself be pushed away.
You were already in the cart
Sorry.
with Cordelia.
No, I wasn't.
Cordelia
literally
dragged
Here.
Athronis. And Nyla drags Celia. It's like, the cards are here. Okay, new friends, let's talk. This is also partial revenge for making her eat that breakfast.
That's fair. That's fair.
So,
Like, she's doing this because she wants to get, like, talk to you, but also she knows that this isn't what you wanted, so she's like, a little bit of spite
going
there.
to be
Just a little bit of spite.
BFFs.
That's fair.
It's going to be BFFs whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
Right.
What
Because
is
she's
this,
already
Wicked?
tried with Cordelia and it didn't work out.
She got punched in the face!
Yeah. How
On that
long was
note-
this ride exactly?
An hour of
A
torment.
little over half hour. Little over. So you guys saved quite a bit of time traveling by carriage. Do you want to stay here? Do you want to? Are you gonna be back shortly to travel away, or?
We honestly don't know how long this is going to take. So
We'll try to deal with it very quickly and efficiently.
Wait here like a half hour, but if you want us to stay any longer than that, I think we're gonna want probably some extra payment. Yeah, some extra payment sounds good.
I'll toss them each another gold and say, just wait as long as that'll allow, and then if not, good luck to both of you.
Yeah, that sounds fine. All right. Skip them quite a bit, so they will stick around for a while. So it's about 1 o'clock. You guys are approaching this homestead. I've got this map up. It's not necessarily the best map. I think I'll go back to the other map for now. Just zoom in a lot. Yeah, that's as far as zoomed as I can be. So, kind of in that center area, the end of the road. You see there's this shed off to the side. It seems like a combination shed, barn, storage area, as well as this pretty decently sized homestead. Out in front of this homestead, there is a upturned cart and what appear to be 2 men working on it.
This is as good a place to start as any.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, fellers.
How was your trip, by the way, looking at Celia and
Celia will
Nyla?
glare at Arthronis.
Wonderful. It was
I am-
as expected.
If we take these back, I am
And
right
offer
with
you like a swig of his glass.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately accept that.
How was yours? Hopefully just as blessed.
Yeah, hopefully just as
Bumpy it.
blessed.
Bumpy at first, but I guess we'll just switch partners when we go back.
Oh, that sounds lovely. It would be great to finally get a chance to really talk to you, Athronis.
Oh no. So a part of her might let that happen
Anyway.
because she's a little upset. Serves him
Spiteful.
right.
We are spiteful
Serves him
bitches
right.
here. I love it.
Did you need something?
Oh, that's
you
right.
see
We
one
are
of
your
these men.
first job. Scarecrows. We hear you have issues.
I mean, we've got a lot of issues. One of which
Clearly.
being this wheel on this cart. You're here about the scarecrows, yes?
Yes.
As
Yes,
sun is-
sir.
Yes.
as they say.
These guys like
Um,
have a decent
Salt of
life.
the
We're not
earth
messing
people, I
up for
respect
them.
that.
Our babes.
That, and I fully believe if like we give this like a campaign session, like we just steer them toward the path of like fighters, these guys would be awesome
Aw.
looking. They look like
Oh,
level
they can
one
work for
characters.
us. They can
And then,
work
like-
for us at the bar. We can
Aw.
make business with them.
I mean, if these guys are farmers, we need fresh stuff, produce and whatnot.
Okay.
We can't let them be killed, and we need to help them. We have our mission.
Yes. Okay, I like this idea. All right, let's shake their hands and just yes, love these people.
Come in to talk. We can make some. I don't know. Got water.
Bless your
Well
hearts.
nearby.
Like Nyla's kind of like cheering up. She's like, these poor gentlemen offering us what very little they have.
Maybe. It's,
Got
what-
that covered, and you show the flask.
Just tell us about these
Sailors,
scarecrows that have been.
You don't need to
bothering
serve
you.
us anything. We're here to serve you.
and
We're here to look into a problem we heard this area is having. Said something to do with scarecrows, but for the time being, let's help you out with the wheel. And
I
I'll
think
help
that's
with what I
fair.
can.
yeah. So he kind of beckons you guys over. Can I get you guys all to make a perception check?
And we're immediately ambushed and killed.
They're the scarecrows.
Yes.
I was an explosive the entire time. Run!
Mimics are everywhere.
Ew. Oh my god.
Okay.
This is
12.
awful. 2.
17.
17.
That's
Three
natural
with
one.
that one.
Oof.
We're getting
That is
somewhere, guys.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Oh no.
Oh god, these guys
It's
are about to
wonderful.
die as we try.
The wheel rolls
Nyla?
onto them and we accidentally kill them. 12.
Well,
I'm
okay.
We didn't ask why this wheel was broken down. What if
Nope,
like
you guys
this was
just
a
went
bandit
straight
thing
to
that
help.
was waiting to help?
It
We just-
probably is a bandit thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. guys. So
Damn it, we're stuck at this.
you all kind of get sucked into this wheel and trying to figure out what's happening with it. It
Oh, no,
seems
no, no,
like
no.
the
Now I didn't say she was
shaft
gonna help
is
touch this
broken.
fucking wheel.
I said
Now
I
I
think
don't
it's
wanna
just
do
a throttness.
But still, I think you're a little bit distracted by the wholesomeness of these people
Oh yeah, that's fair.
that you guys entirely miss and are surprised by the sound of you guys turn around and see two young kids.
Kids.
Wait, Celia didn't see that with her 17?
They rolled
is
a
it a-
natural 20.
Oh, good
I
lord.
kid you not. I did not plan
Wow.
for that.
Oh look, children.
I probably would have even given them a
Cool.
negative. But
So these
Nat
guys are either
20.
going to help us out, or they're children of the corn and we're screwed.
Murder. I mean, trying to help kids because
I
I
think
am a
once
paladin.
again, my line of sight is off. I'm trying to look for like full-on scarecrows, not children.
yeah, you're looking too
Mhm.
high.
too high.
Our
Yep.
new
Kids.
NPC friends see anything?
Distracted by these hardworking men's calluses.
Distracted by how dirty they are.
Callous. No. I'm sorry. They actually do look a bit distracted at this point. That's where you've been. Mavis, what are you doing out here? I thought you were back at the home. Got lonely. You guys are going off to the city to sell, and we wanted to see you guys again.
Oh no,
You
children.
know. Oh, do you understand that?
No, keep going. I want to know if we have to murder these kids.
Yeah.
Murder.
I'm sorry about them. They've been a little stir crazy. We've been trying to keep them inside as much as possible after my brother, saw these scarecrows attack, and we're a little on edge. The brother finally pipes in. They didn't hurt nothing. They just standing there, very
Just standing there.
menacing.
Menacingly.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yes, that was part of the joke. They trashed some of the fields, and you actually kind of look out further and see that indeed a small portion of the field, not insignificant, maybe 10%, has been kind of raked through and kind of torn up. We were able to salvage what we can. Harvests soon,
Well,
but we were
Who
hoping
builds your scarecrows?
we tore ours down. The brother said, the rotund one, my brother Flynn, he saw the scarecrows as they were trashing our fields. They ran off very shortly after. They weren't ours. We tore them down right away, burned them, but it ran across the field, tearing it all up, and by the time that me and some of the other farmers that worked these fields got there, they were already gone. I believe him, but, well, I don't know where they came from or what they're doing.
Well, that's a
Now,
good thing we're
which
here.
direction did you say they came from again?
I don't know. I only saw them after they were midway through trashing the field. It's like they disappeared into the crops, though.
Well, maybe we can. What about tracks? Did they leave any specific tracks behind?
I haven't really
Were they wearing shoes?
been out there. You're more than welcome to go and look. We have called off the workers until we have any assurances that they won't attack again. This isn't the first time, though, that they've attacked farms like this. It's been happening inconsistently for weeks now.
I see.
3 days ago is when they attacked us. I haven't heard of any others since then.
Well, time to go hunting. She's just gonna short the field.
Yeah,
I guess we follow the short one
Right.
then.
Yeah, before she gets jumped by these scarecrows.
And we might lose her in the field, considering her height.
The little girl, oops, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna ask him. Is there a specific time of day they're active, or is it random?
They appeared mid-afternoon for us, but I think I've heard of them attacking anytime, middle of the night, early morning. I I wish that there was more I could tell you. My brother's still quite shaken. He talked about beady red eyes. I didn't see them again myself, but I might say steel yourselves a bit. And, well, good luck.
Did Celia tell us what she learned from her little visit?
Not
All
really.
she
We
got
haven't
was
really heard
the
any.
location.
Mm-hmm.
That was Cordelia, I believe.
All right. Oh,
That
Cordelia?
learned about their.
Mhm.
Did
Did she
you
tell us?
Did you tell the rest of them about what Fala told you?
That they were easy to kill.
Not easy to kill.
Well,
Can
just
be
that
burned.
I said that they can
Yeah.
be easy to kill.
Yes.
Burn them.
They can burn, and they're not natural. Someone had to make them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure she told us this.
Yeah, I know she did tell us that. I don't know if Orthanus overheard it, but probably along the way, I feel like Cordelia told him that anyways.
Yeah, like while she was trying to give him the coffee, he's like, "Oh, by the way, now drink."
The little girl kind of runs up to her, the person that's been kind of leading this farmer that seems to have led this conversation for the most part. Daddy, can we go and look at the fields with them?
No.
It seems exciting.
No.
Are you saying
Nyla's
this?
Nyla's like looking at these children with like the whole like she's like, "Are you stupid?" kind of look. She's not saying it out loud, but she's looking at these kids like they're dumb.
What? They've never come back to a farm that they've already raided. I don't see what all this panic is about.
And if we do find some clue, are you going to follow us after?
Can I hear these kids?
I'm just curious.
don't think I've
Yes,
gotten
you can.
quite
Curiosity
into the
is
field
fun,
yet.
but it's often killed a kobold
Okay.
or two.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not a kobold.
Okay. Cordelia will run up
No,
to
but you're
run up
curious,
to this
and
little
it's
girl
just
and
bad.
like put her hands on her
Okay, two people talking at once.
on her
Sorry.
shoulders and like just she kind of looks like wide-eyed.
Honey, take it from me. You don't want to be in a field all alone. You should let us grown-ups take care of this, all right?
Hmm.
Don't
I
want to see
normally
you
roll
getting hurt
persuasion
now.
Roll persuasion check.
With
Or-
assistance, because Nyla's going to like come over and talk to these kids as well, and just say like, "I don't normally agree with this one, but with the things that are going around here, with God's blessing, I pray that you stay with your family for now."
Okay. Oh, it feels like I'm in danger though, but fine.
So it's just, sweetheart, it's because, well, my little brother got hurt in the field when I wasn't watching good enough, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you, okay?
Milo,
Because things get obscured.
he isn't all that adventurous anyway. I don't think he would get hurt running around with that stuff. Okay.
Milo?
Milo, my brother.
Not
Hold on. Did we
Nyla,
get the names of these kids?
Milo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we get the names
Mavis
of these
and
kids?
Milo.
Okay, just making sure.
The brother is Flynn, and the father is Hendrik.
Okay.
All Brassels. Yeah.
So you should stay here, and if there are issues, at least you'll be safe. And if there aren't, then we can take you to the fields when we return.
Okay.
Sounds good. Good.
Okay.
That's a fine
I'll-
idea, Miss Nyla.
Children must be
Uh,
protected.
Her and Milo
Chin up
kind of just
now.
go skipping a little bit, running, kind of pacing back over to the homestead that they've got over there. Hendrik pitches up. That one's been adventurous. She She's been around for 12 years, almost 13. I think today's her birthday. But she believes that she can get away with anything as long as she doesn't get caught doing it. I mean, we've had a
Celia
number
will
of
smirk
strange things happen on our farm already.
Celia will smirk a bit at that last comment.
We've had a number of weird things
Have any
on our
magical
farm.
talents, would she?
We have
No,
no idea.
not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
We don't even know if this is the actual kid. This could be a doppelganger.
It could be.
To be fair,
I hope not.
to make our
Really?
jobs a little easier, do you mind just keeping the children indoors with your supervision while we do our business along the property? We wouldn't want any accidents, God willing.
I've got to run the crops that we lost the other day into the city. They're no good planted anymore, and we need to sell them, or else it's all going to go to waste. My brother here, though, he can watch over the children. And if anything happens to them, well, there's a bunker in the shed. They can take refuge there, and they'll be safe.
Uh-huh. She kind of looks over at the group, is like, are we really going to allow these people to allow their kids to be around while we're doing this? Because this sounds like all bad news.
I mean, we
It's
can't really stop.
Not the
them.
first time strange things have happened here.
You're free to tell them to do as you wish, but understand I take no responsibility for their safety.
What Arthur
Yes.
said.
I would appreciate if you see something happening, if you take a shot at keeping it from going that way. But I guess I understand.
The children are your
Please, if
responsibility.
something-
So we do ask that you take care of it before it gets to that point. But we will do our best to ensure that they do not get harmed in our way. So long as you do your best in keeping
We'll
them
intervene
away.
if
I
they're
appreciate it. My brother's not in an emotional state where he can safely go into the city on his own. I've got to do this myself. Pains to say that. The kids seem resilient, though. Milo ran off and ended up in Snow Beetle Farm a while back. Came back and found him sipping on some freshly squeezed juice. Seemed to do well for himself. And Mavis, when she was a kid, we lost her for just a couple of moments, but we found her right away. Again, she seems to be doing fine since then, at least. And,
Well-
if all goes well, we'll have a celebration. So this is all over.
Well, so long as you're aware of our conditions, I guess we have nothing else to say with you. Shall we continue on our investigation then? Team? She looks at the group like with this big ass question mark. Like, are we a team? I don't know what to call you guys.
Don't suppose any of you have any skills in fixing these sorts of carts, though. It would make my trip notably easier.
Actually, we do have a carriage just up the street here. If you'd like to talk to them, they might be to you.
I don't know if I could pay for
I
their
don't think I'd know how to
services.
fix it. Well, maybe I would.
Yeah. She gives him 5 gold.
Well,
Ask them to
Thank
assist you, and it should be fine.
thank you.
What? That's so generous.
I must protect the
Like
people.
Cordelia's side.
The people's protection is important, and so long as you're able to get your work done, I'm more than willing to
Thank you.
assist. You're
I
very
will
welcome, sir. Now
appreciate
again, we
this
must get started.
so much.
Good luck.
Yeah. He goes off to go and speak with the carriage drivers to get his cart fixed. They do carry some repair materials, so they will begin working on that. Flynn, the brother, has gone back to the home as well. Hold down the fort and keep an eye on the kids. And you guys make your way out into the field. I think at this point, I'll bring you back over.
Making my way downtown,
Here.
walking fast. I sing corn and beans and squash. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, it was super zoomed in. I was like, whoa.
I mean, actually, no, this could be a pretty decent.
It's up to you
Cliffhanger.
guys. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
On
Yeah.
next week, will the
Yeah, I think that's
crew survive?
here.
Killer
No,
scarecrow.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
Are we gonna bury this children? We're gonna murder this child.
Make them
This little sus child.
baby. Make them
What's this girl's
orphans. Get those
Yeah.
adventures.
No.
It is
Yeah, murder
Mavis
Mavis.
and Milo. Which,
Murder. I don't trust Mavis as far as I can throw her.
Mavis is definitely making these scarecrows.
I didn't do it intentionally
Mhm.
as a reference to that iconic podcast. It was
Yeah, we're gonna murder some kids. They're not even kids. Watch, they're like goblins in skin suits.
goblins in disguise.
They learned this spell disguise.
Perfect.
I mean,
What is
yeah, I can
that?
throw her far. You're right, but
What
like,
is the
I don't want
father
to
and
touch
the
no dirty
uncle?
child.
Are the father and uncle's hobgoblin and a bugbear?
Oh God.
Are there two goblin kids?
I guess we're just gonna have to burn this place.
I mean, to be fair,
Celia,
I did
just
put my money down
fire
on goblins,
everywhere.
though, so I kind of... Either way, it works for me.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Celia, burn it all
So
down.
you're betting
What?
on
Burn it
the
all down?
kids
That's what I
being
heard.
evil and goblins.
Burn it all down.
Burn it all down.
I mean, specifically
Molotovs
you've been saying
everywhere.
goblins, not evil. Are they evil goblins, though?
All evil. The fact that that kid came back sipping some juice out of nowhere. Sus.
That's
That
what
ain't
you get
normal.
that
she
juice?
That
did.
ain't normal behavior.
Where'd you get that juice? Yeah. Nobody gives juice to kids nowadays,
God.
especially in this economy. Psh. We hope you enjoyed today's session, guys.
Yeah.
These people, I guess.
Another fun and exciting session.
Yeah, Molotov cocktails everywhere.
Join us next week when there will definitely be a lot of fire everywhere.
You thought this was farmland? No. This is Ashton land, bitches.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. The farmers are gonna come after us. After it's like, we asked you to get rid of the scarecrows. Clearly, you were more of a problem.
No one said anything about preserving the farm. They just said
I love
deal
that
with
we're
the
in a
scarecrows.
farm setting. It's really refreshing after all the city urban stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, this has been a fun session, guys.
Mm-mm.
Chaotic as always.
As
Best.
always.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good night, guys.
See you around, guys. Good night.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Good night.